Okay, hold on 1 second, John. Let me put this up here. Damn, I fucked myself. There you go. Go ahead, hit me up. Okay, I'm on. Ha ha ha. Brother R.A.'s running a little bit behind today. Hate coming in late. Okay, Mo, we're going to get rid of you and put me on. How about that? Ha 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 ha. And, yeah. Here we go. Let's just go with this since we're dealing with this particular season. I wonder about that. Not only that, but then what about this in America? We have the red man hailing the heavens, and what do we have here in the United Snakes of America? And how'd I end last week's show? Was I discussing something like this? Oh yeah, I might have been upset, or, you know, had the indigenous people, their land was taken. Why? Because the melanin dominant man was embarrassed of his melanin recessive inbred mutant albino with the calcified pineal gland child, and left him out in the woods, and the wolf raised the child. Now, do those look like black babies, or can we get in any tighter? Can we zoom in on that shot? Those look like some white-haired babies, huh? Sucking on the breast of a wolf? Just a thought. Oh, and where are you going to get this information? You're not going to get this information anywhere else about who we is and what's going on, except for on what? Yeah, Brother R.A. And here I am today, and just for you, I'm going to go ahead and do this. What was Monday? Oh, Veterans Day. That's right. What I'm doing here is holding the middle finger knuckle and feeling the pulse of my lungs and my heart. You know, that's something Master Heej taught me at the Roxbury Tai Chi Academy. And there's just so much knowledge and information to try to put out here to you or share with you about, you know, who I am and what life is about. And it doesn't seem that many people really care about who we are as melanin dominant people or black people. I had a situation hanging out with some folks about celebrating. And it came down in some of the conversation that, you know, ORA, here, did you see the wide shot? You should vote. And I'm like, vote? I don't give a fuck about no goddamn voting. Why would I care about voting? And that's... Here, let me share this with you too. Since this country, it was Veterans Day, and black men up here fighting for the United Snakes of America. And it just really bothers me. We just had Veterans Day, and not only Veterans Day, but what are we getting ready to get ready for? Thanksgiving. And you're going to talk to me about my vote. Or you're going to be worried about the shirt that I have hanging there. That's my emblem. This is the emblem. I, as a melanin-dominant black man, see myself as the one, so I'm focusing on my center, and I'm still working to try to find the mother of my child. Now, would you prefer that I put this shirt there? That's a little, lest we forget. Protect my vote, lest we forget. And what picture did I just show you? The black man doing what for who? And then I showed you the wolf picture, right? And now I'm still thinking about, well, wait a minute. How great am I? Who am I as a melanin-dominant black man in America? Trying to figure out where I belong. Oh, that's what I need to show right now. This is the picture. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. And all of this is important. All of this is important to me as Brother R.A., the brother with too much to say each and every day. You know, it's like, how much shit have I ingested from these who was it that was sucking on the nipple of a wolf? Oh, that's right, it was my melanin recessive inbred mutant albino that I was ashamed of and left out in the woods to take care of. And now that wolf-raised child has come up to, what is this? Oh, blonde ambition. Not blind ambition, but blonde ambition. That albino child has created a corporate structure in which the media is controlled, and you can't get this kind of knowledge and information from Harvard or MIT because they are still, oh, what was the other movie that I need to make reference to? I get so many, oh my goodness, so much. I don't want to leave anything out. How about the Insurgents or the Elegants or dealing with the Mockingjay, the Hunger Games? I pick on a few of these guys, melanin dominant black man in the bed with a white woman. And I mean, I love Wesley Snipes. He's the closest thing I got to Power Man. Luke Cage with a chain around his belt. I was a little child growing up wearing my bicycle chain, being like the comic book character, Luke Cage, Power Man. And Wesley Snipes, melanin dominant black man, even though he's got his blonde hair in Demolition Man, up against Sylvester Stallone, but he's in bed with a white woman, and she's like, yo, I need a thief. And she says to him, you don't have to be such a thug. You don't have to be so hard. But he coordinates this whole, she has the information about all the casinos that pick up the money at a specific time and how much money there would be. And so they're working for that armored car company. He's sleeping with her. She's got the information. He coordinates it with his military mind because his ass was, in the picture, he was the individual who I showed you. Let's see. He was the military man. I don't have it back up. Y'all saw too many of my personal pictures already. That's right, I take pictures of shit. Because all the shit I'm fed in life. So he's sleeping with the armored car female, and she does all of this. And I won't go through the details, but at the end of the thing, she ends up holding a gun on Wesley Snipes. And he's made out to be the thug. So that's 7 seconds. I just had to pull this out. Golden child. And how many of melanin dominant people can actually see themselves as the chosen one? When did this come out? I know I'd seen it. I just opened it. DVD, Brother Ray. I can't watch the stupid ass shit. I don't want to watch the NFL. What? You get a college nigga graduate, big as a house, and he becomes an athlete in college, and then he's redrafted, put on the auction block by fucking Honky Whitey. I'll take that nigga for a couple of million. He can be my guide, my son. Oh, we weren't allowing niggas to be quarterbacks. No, they don't have the tenacity. Go ahead, Patrick Mahomes and Dallas Cowboy and Seattle Seahawks. Oh, the chief, the chosen one. To be able to feel the vibe that a calcified, raised by a wolf, colonized, I mean, they rule, control, and dominate and have everyone wanting to be challenging. Oh, you have to strive. I mean, what's this picture here? That's so apathetic. What the fuck you mean? Protect my vote! Who's gonna protect the black man with the female coordinating the safe house? What do you value as safe? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this a sermon? Why do I do this? Tell me who I am. Oh, you're a nigga. Female said to me in conversation after a glorious event dealing with, here, let's see if I can bring the right picture up and not embarrass myself. Bring up, oh, here we go. So we'll move from that to this. So dealing with conversation with white folks that I deal with, you know, all right, cast your vote. I'm like, cast my vote? Why does my vote matter? And so, what I tell you last week about the cement foundation behind my house? Can I? Okay, so this is my backyard over here. And the demolition man, or Matt, or whatever the homie's name, he's still in Alabama. He's one of these, sucking on, you know, my inbred mutant child that's in the power structure of, what am I dealing with here? 17 minutes into the show. Let's make sure we get all my content out today, because happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for taking the fucking land from the red man. Thanks taking. And what movie was I watching? I hit the button and knocked off the control panel. Okay, here goes the control panel. So now I can see, I'm showing you these pictures, and now I wish to discuss this particular image, these particular DVDs, and the storyline of the mindset of the media as a media, I don't even know what you want to call me, one who practices Tai Chi. But I wasn't going to watch it. This is, oh, let's bring in the close shot so y'all can see what the hell I'm doing. Is that the closest shot? We have to cut you out, baby doll. And so I was watching, I didn't want to watch it. I was like, no, I don't want to be scared out of my pants. The Last Witch Hunter. But I respected, you know, Van Diesel enough. I said, I'll go ahead and watch it. So, as a media somebody trying to watch TV, it's like, what do I want to watch? In my downtime. You know, so this is in my library. This is in my library. Yeah, I say library. It's still a king. You know, this is in my library. You know, which male dude or what kind of TV do I want to ingest? You know, it's not open. But I have borrowed the library copy and understood a little bit, you know. The Indian sister next door, her dog's name is Toby. I don't know. Am I just... And I'm still looking for the mother of my children. I did this in 8th grade. Can I find me a woman with an afro and a butt? But not necessarily. I mean, what was this? What was the song? Brick House. Brick House 36, 24, 36. I don't know if I need 36. You know, I mean, that might be a little bit too much. But I like them thin thighs. But as a man, what am I going to watch on TV? So I went ahead and watched Eddie Murphy. He cracked me up. That was very fun. I wasn't anticipating him to be, or, you know, Wesley Snipes, action-packed. What kind of, I'm not really into the scary stuff. But then also in my library, I was like, can y'all see that? Just want to make sure. Blonde Ambition. Little old country redneck girl. All this to come back to the major point in my story, talking about how I cope and deal. This is my mindset behind the scene. Thanks taking. There was no giving. They took the land. And now, what was I watching? The Hunger Games? Catching Fire? I watched them all out of order. I wasn't sure which way they were going. But, and then, not only the Hunger Games in a synopsis was the upper echelon makes you, you know, challenges you to reach the best that you are as they sit back and watch you on the cameras. I mean, is that what's going on in life today? What kind of media? I mean, and these are all old. And how many y'all out there chasing them dead slaveholders? Oh, shit. I just got it was Veterans Day. I got the day off. I didn't have to go clock in on the plantation for massa. Oh, shit. Yeah, I've got get it going on. 11/11. Yeah, Veterans Day. The soldier, the black man, and then this other flick, Insurgent, our fractional system. Fractional, for you that are not that intelligent, it fractions a system of people. So you have your erudite, they know great knowledge. Then there are the dauntless, showing fearlessness and determination. Then there's the candor, open-hearted frankness. And what is the amenity? Amenity? This is my colonizer's language. Amenity is to forgive, is friendship, friendly nations. Oh, R.A., you're struggling. You don't have your damn glasses on. Ah, you're an idiot. So dealing with amenity is to forgive, is friendship, friendly nations, benevolence, brotherhood. Then there's the antonyms, or I'm not even sure how to say that word, but it's the indulgence, self-indulgence, you know, you have the various religions give up their special periods. The Buddhism, the Hinduism, Christians, 40 days. So the mindset of the fractionalization of the people is you're broken up into, and am I being trumped? And what was the leader's name in the snow? I mean, is it kind of ironic you get the leader of democracy with these fucked up last names? I mean, I'm sorry. Brick House and Mocking, no, what did she say her name was? It was Hornhauser. or something like, it's like, I'm gonna blow the horn, I'm gonna tell on you. Alright, you're all over the place. So, the DVDs, the media, talking about the fractionalization, how the people are segregated down into this and that. And I was talking about the argument with voting. And in the conversation, of course, I'm the only brother, and you know, my melanin recessive inbred mutant albino child with the calcified pineal gland and was raised in such a fashion, and you know, you people I asked a few of my friends, how would you feel if somebody, you know, in the conversation said, you people? Which people? Oh, my melanin recessive mutant albino child people. Or the one from whence you came, Father Nature, melanin dominant, with the liquid pineal gland. 9/10 the Earth's population. 9/10 is melanin dominant with the liquid pineal gland. The black, the brown, the red, the yellow. If they were to procreate with someone in albino, the child would come out melanin dominant. Is this A squared plus B squared equals C squared? I mean, is this something 129? You get a few, 57 minutes ain't long enough. But okay. So you people, Hunger Games, and you need to vote. I need to vote Obama or Trump. What's the difference? The mind fuckery is the same. The Hunger Games, the factions, you're broken up into, according to, now, shut up, RA, and let's just read some of the Tao, because I'm not off my foot. Oh, last week too. I'm sorry, Susan Fleshman. I started the show, said Susan Richards. I went to high school with Susan Richards, but the two of the white girls back then, you know, CCTV, I have a venue. So, thank you, my children, for having an opportunity to share a melanin dominant perspective. Did I say last week I helped start the Saturday school for the single female heads of households that were raising a child without a male figure in the home? So we created the Saturday school. Where's this? I mean, the Boys Academy grew into the Benjamin Banneker Charter School, but where's this kind of education for young black men in the intellectual mecca of the world? I ain't nobody. I'm not, no, I'm not breaking myself, patting myself on. I have a picture of the only accolades I have is I graduated from high school, my diploma. I can't find that picture right away. But my diploma, I never finished Morehouse. And Master Heeds, 20 years under another melanin dominant black man teaching me to go within myself. And what might I expose to myself about me? Tell me who I am. So I showed the Minuteman. Oh shit, I didn't get to show you that picture. That goddamn statue up near Porter Square, the Minuteman carrying a gun and walking proud and tall. I'll try to get that picture up. Waste no more time on the mutation. I spent enough time telling you about, so Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, and now we got the Xmas coming up. The Xmas coming up. I'll leave that alone. Let's just stay focused. Oh, a song was singing, smiling faces tell lies. The pat on the back will hold you back. Weren't they singing about this back then? So, I'm going to go to 356, Attachment. .356. I let my chi lead me to the end of the book. I don't ever, when I read the Tao, I just let my chi, or my internal energy, take me to what I need to read at that point in time. So, after watching that mindset of DVDs, I opened up the Tao to let's deal with attachment next. Actually, I opened it up to 358. That's a little better. 358. Collectivity. The ancients were tribal. The group did the thinking. Current society is splintered. The individual must be complex. People from old traditions were often less complicated because they had the advantage of a complete culture that did the thinking for them. Everyone had a role that fit the whole. Individuals could concentrate on fulfilling their place, confident that other needs would be met by the collective. I want to read that shit again, because I'm a fucking idiot. What? You mean the niggas that built the goddamn pyramids? Oh, you mean that, on the back of your $1 bill, you got that pyramid in the all-seeing eye? The liquid pineal gland? 136. I'm just at the bottom of the stem of the one. How is that 6 drawn? And so the ancient societies were tribal. The group did the thinking. Current society is splintered. The individual must be complex. People from old traditions were often less complicated because they had the advantage of a complete culture that did the thinking for them. Everyone had a role that fit the whole. The individuals could concentrate on fulfilling their place, confident that other needs would be met by the collective. 137, hurry the fuck up, alright. The specialization of modern times calls for individuals that do not necessarily form a whole. We often lose sight even of what the whole is. We have commentators, we have critics, but we do not have leaders. We celebrate egalitarianism and consensus, but it is a phony. I'm not making this shit up. I'm reading the book. I'm reading the goddamn book. We celebrate egalitarianism. Supposed to like equal balancing and consensus. But it is a phony. A chaos of voices rather than a democracy. A populace of individuals pursuing their own ends. Rather than a collective. Is this a circle? You preach too much already. You people ain't sitting there watching your dumb ass. Who wants to hear that shit? I got to go make the fucking bread. I need some motherfucking money. Fuck that philosophical bullshit. The chaos of voices, a chaos of voices rather than a democracy. How about a straight line of demonocracy? The chaos of voices rather than a democracy. A populace of individuals. How is individual spelled? Inwardly divided. How many of you are connecting at 139, all linking 140, the 4. How is that 4 drawn? What is it? 4 corners, the base of the pyramid. Are you dealing with all aspects of who the fuck you is? A chaos of voices rather than a democracy, a populace of individuals pursuing their own ends rather than a collective. The burden thus falls on the individual to fulfill the tremendous range of functions. We have to make more choices, be more informed, act in a wide variety of areas. We cannot simply concentrate on doing our part, because our part is to compete with everyone else. Spirituality is more difficult today. In the past, you could become a spiritual aspirant and the people would support you. A holy person was just as much a part of the collective as a farmer. Now, to be a holy aspirant, you have to look for your own job and find new ways through a society that barely recognizes the spiritual. You don't have time. 3:59. You choreographed this shit and your ass is running late as a mountain. You ain't got all your shit. Sanity. 3:59. You are demons. You are darkness. Your soul is at stake. Your soul is light. Dissipation is a threat. Dissipation is the threat. Don't surrender the key. Just dissolve. The problems of humanity are not metaphysical. They are personal. Damnation is in you. So too is salvation. You are the prince of darkness. You are the prince of light. Neither can be cast out of yourself. Neither your dark side or your light side could be cast out of you. You are a duo. You have to balance it. Read the book, nigga, shit. Damnation is in you, so too is salvation. You are the prince of darkness. You are also the prince of light. Neither can be cast out of yourself. The valiant coping with that dichotomy is the poignancy of this existence. Now, what the fuck did I just say? I had to look up each one of them bitches, and I'll let you look them up too. Fuck you. I'll read it again. It'll come out. Now, neither can be cast out of yourself. The valiant coping with that dichotomy is the poignancy of this existence. The momentum is in favor of the darkness. That's TV. You're an idiot. Put your mouth on the camera. I'm cleaner than that. The momentum is in the favor of the darkness. Glory is in favor of the light. If you do nothing, you slip towards darkness. If you give the least bit of effort toward the light, you will be helped. Struggle for the light, for the price is dissipation of the soul, of the mind, of the body, of your very humanity. The key to all of this is your sanity. You have to struggle to maintain it. It mediates between the light and the dark. If you want to end, if you want an end to the duality, you must dissolve your sanity into the universal whole. Don't do this until you're ready, for you cannot come back. There is a tremendous difference between the dissipation of making no effort and the dissolution that one can accomplish as one's crowning spiritual act. Damn, I'm the shit. I'm just touching into myself. Fuck you. I'm trying to educate a nigga. What did I read now? Oh, I dropped the damn book. Where it's going next? Oh! That's because I'm acting stupid. See? You're, So, get back to your point at hand, because your time has run out. So I read Collectivity and Sanity, and then I had to read Attachment. And I'm just reading. Who am I? And so Attachment, 356. Usually when I open up the dial, I go to the 4 pages that are surrounding it. So I open it up to Collectivity and Sanity, and then I read, Collectivity is 358. Go back 1 page, and it's Attachment. The monk shaved his head as a symbol of renunciation, but now he goes nowhere without his little cap. It's funny to see someone who says that he is a renunciate call childishly for his few meager possessions. Why renounce the world when you really cannot? Before you cut your hair, ask yourself if you can afford to give up your attachments. Before you give up your freedom, ask yourself if you can submit to a monastic, monastic, meaning one order. Before you say that you are spiritual, ask yourself if you can give up worldly desires. I'm not trying to make fun of monks here. I'm observing that every path in life has its own sacrifices and its own hardships. Before you embark on a path, search yourself thoroughly and invest the path completely. Then you will dispel misgivings. You will also reduce the chance of hypocrisy. Whoever you are, live your life completely. If you are a plumber, be the best plumber. If you are a saint, be the best saint. If you are common, be common. If you are extraordinary, be extraordinary. People only err when they try to be who they are not. You ain't got time to be dramatic. How about rustic? We went ahead and read rustic. This shit is getting real deep. I hope you're feeling it. I'm just sharing what I experienced. I ain't nobody. What do I have to offer a young black woman? Does she have to be black at this point? Because I like them thin thighs, and black women be eating, I mean, that's too much. And if I say to a black woman, you're a goddess, nigga, please. I say to a white woman, you're a goddess. She be like, I can see that. What is it, blonde ambition? Rustic. The laughter of country folk is uncomplicated. The laughter of city folk is full of dark nuance. The ambition of country folk is to grow their crops well. The ambition of city folk is to overcome others. The joy of country folk is to participate in the seasons. The joy of city folk is to achieve sophistication. When you see urban people in the countryside, you can often hear one of them making fun of the simplicity of the country folk. After all, we have so many words to mock them with. Bumpkin, yokel, hick, hayseed, peasant, clodhopper, hillbilly, lout, oaf, cabbage head, simpleton, rude. If one stops to consider, are these descriptions worse than a neurotic, compulsive, stressed, ambitious, devious, shrewd, obsessive, money-hungry nouveau riche? Those who follow Tao celebrate country living over the difficult existence in the cities. While we certainly cannot go back to an exclusive agrarian way of living, it is beneficial for us to consider the agrarian. Am I saying that white and slave masters language? English in an exclusively agrarian way of living is beneficial for us to consider the agrarian ideal? City living is a mental construct that collapses once we cease to make it real. Strive in the cities if you must, but don't forget there is little ultimate value in it. Don't forget your soul. Don't forget that a rustic setting is the best way to keep your soul. A rustic setting. Holy damn, and you're gonna try to stack nigger on top of nigger. My melanin recessive inbred mutant albino child with the calcified pineal gland, and your dumb ass is gonna try to put a fucking 3-unit condo in my fucking backyard. This is my fence right here. I'm looking over at this shit, and you trying to stack nigger on top of nigger here. You talking about a simple lifestyle, and I'm trying to stay in my spacious, thank you, grandparents, for leaving me such. This shit's gonna cut me off in a minute. But I believe in who I am as a black man. You don't have to tell me, but I'm still looking for the mother of my child. And I still have to deal with all kinds of dumb shit. You know, where is propaganda up? 36, 37? Let's see, can I get it? Propaganda, control of the public mind, the X bullshit, that's my baby sister crying at Santa's lap. Where's our balance in this, what, huh?